Kevin. Where am I now? Well, I'm still with Sue, she's there.
Hi.
We are at Chatsworth House. And I will show you Chatsworth House in a minute, or just part of it, which is just over there. That's part of Chatsworth House, and the rest of it goes down that way. But we're actually heading up this way, and we're going to try to walk up to the hunting tower. I called it a folly earlier on, but it's not actually a folly, it's a hunting tower. We have been there once before, and we climbed the steps last time. I don't think we're going to do that this time, because we struggled last time. So we are going to walk the long way round. So we've got to come up through here, up through this bit here. We were considering going into the gardens because all the lights come on at Christmas. In the garden at 4:30. But we're not sure whether we want to pay £14 each to go in. Now, if that's something like it's going to look like over here, enjoy the illuminated walk around the gardens with the atmosphere and lighting, bringing a festive sparkle to your visit. Our lights are best viewed from dusk. Now that does look stunning. So we've got to make a decision if that's what we want to do. Sue's very keen. I'm keen. Hang on, let me show you this. We are just heading into Stand Wood. And this is where the hunting tower is, and the lakes around the top. We don't know if we're going to have time to do it all, but certainly going to try and do some of it up to the hunting tower. They've got lots of these festive walks with lights. There's one in the town where I live, which is West Sussex. A lot of you will know that. And it's called Keldry at Christmas, I think. It's a 1 mile walk, but that's £10 per person. And to be honest, the best part of it is where they illuminate Keldry ruins. And you can walk up to that without paying. So I'm not keen about that, but Sue and I do know how big the gardens are here at Chatsworth House. Honestly, everybody, that wasn't my stomach making that noise. That was a donkey. And he was having a good old eat-or. And he's down the bottom here. Let me just try and see if I can... Don't think I can show you. He's down there in those stables. There he is. And they've got horses there as well. But that looks to me as if they're taking all the children in there. I think I might actually treat Sue to go into the gardens, because I didn't come up last year because of the ongoing problems we've got right across the world. I don't need to say what it is, you all know. And this is the first time I've seen Sue. I've seen Sue since the beginning of 2020, January 2020. I might actually treat her to go into the gardens. That would be rather nice, because I think I mentioned earlier, we were supposed to be going into the house. Well, hoped to go into the house, but they'd sold out of tickets, and which was very disappointing because I did have permission to go in and film. And that would have been more than the garden visit, so I'll treat her perhaps, we'll see. Anyway, this is a very steep hill up here. We've got to follow this road all the way up, and then it winds its way all the way up the top. Oops, sorry, wobbled a candle. Sue's coming up the hill. So we're going to press on up this way. And I think the road walk is the best way, because this is what we're looking at. Circular walks, various sizes, square route 1.5 miles, hexagon route 3.4, circular route 4.2 miles. And if we go that way, we know what's ahead of us, don't we? Those steps, and I don't fancy doing the steps, I've got to be honest. Sue is deep in thought at the moment. The old donkey's giving it another go. Anyway, let's see how we get on. We might not get to the top because this is a lot longer route. Oh, look at this lovely little stream coming down from out of the woods. We've just come along that path there. We had gone along that path down the bottom there, and then we decided it was wrong, so we've come back up round here, and we're going to go up. We're just going to have a look. Anyway, look, just before we start, this lovely stream that's running down out of the woods here, going over this bridge. But what we're going to do is cross over here, that little bridge which is just there, that Sue's on, and we're going to have a look to see what these steps look like up round the corner here, which are just up there. That's not just it, that's just a little fraction part of it. And we've got to negotiate round the roots of this big old tree here. Sue had decided not to put her walking boots on, which I think she's now regretting, but we're going to make a decision before we start climbing of whether we're going to do this or not. Because let me tell you, that's just part of it. If you follow that handrail up to the corner just up there, we're still climbing. We've got to go a long, long way. So I don't know. This is, at this point, we've got to make a decision, Sue, whether we're going for it or not.
Yeah, we have.
And what do you think?
I don't know.
It's a long way up.
It is.
I don't know. The trouble is, some of these steps are big, just to take a stride up. You do get to a little platform at every so many steps, which you can stop and have a breather at. And at the top of these steps is where the hunting lodge is. But we've got to remember the light, and it's probably getting on for 3 o'clock now, I'm guessing. Is it?
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock. The garden lights come on at
4.
4. So we've got an hour to get to the top, get back down. It'll take an hour. Yeah, we could do the way we go. So what do you think?
I don't mind it. We'll have to take it slow if we do.
It is a choice. We climb the steps, Or, before the garden lights come on, we'll go to the cafeteria. You can have your mulled wine and a mince pie, which I'll pay for, and I'll have a coffee and a mince pie. There's your two choices. She wants to do the steps, everybody. She does really.
Well, I think it's a shame not to go up, but can we do it? Can I do it?
Well, look, if you want to give it a try, let's just go up a few
All right then.
and see how we get on. Shall I lead the way?
Yeah.
Right. Here we go, folks. Oh, crikey. Right. That is the first half a dozen negotiated. Carrying on. And of course, the other problem with these steps is they're not all level. Right. I'm still climbing. So I'll stop here. Of course, that bit made my legs burn. And that's getting the heart pounding. So, and just up there, I don't know whether the camera can pick it up or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 more sections. It turns sharp to the left-hand side. Right, we're just having a breather now, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know whether the camera can pick this up or not. That's where we've come from. Obviously, each section of steps that we do, the elevation's getting higher and higher, and I'm just stepping back and I'm just holding on to Sue's arm. I don't want to bump her, because here, now I'm standing quite level, and just here, this is where it turns. Look, let me show you. And we think that might be the top. We don't know. Right, I'm going to carry on filming, and I'm going to try and carry on, because there's no platforms here really to stop at. But as I said, I don't know if this is actually the top of the steps. And I really can't remember. I do remember it being steep. Gosh. No, it's not the top. I've just seen some more steps. Oh God, dear, look. But the next lot of steps are much easier. So that's the real steep stuff done, I think. So let me just show you again. Oh gosh. That's how steep that is. And we're coming up through these rhododendrons. Up through here. Sue sat down, I don't blame her. Blimey. So as you can see, we've got what, 2, 4, 5. We've got 5 steps in front of us, then 6, then a little bit of a walk, and then about another 6 steps to get up there. But I'm still not convinced we're at the very top yet. But I think, to be honest, both Sue and I have done well to do that. I know Sue, bless her, she doesn't unfortunately get out walking as much as she used to. She used to be part of a walking group, which sadly got closed down last year because of, you know, that thing that's going round. So she doesn't get out walking as much as she would like to. So her stamina and fitness isn't quite as good. But as you know, I am out walking quite a bit. But even these steps have, as you can probably tell from my breathing, has made me puff a bit. I understand from the doctors that getting your heart beating and raising your pulse and is good for you. I'm not sure I believe them, to be honest. Oh, let me just turn my camera around and point at these intrepid people coming up the steps. that are moving a lot faster than what we did. I hope you don't mind, I've got my video camera on you.
Fine. You can hear me huffing and puffing.
Oh, that's all right, that's why we stopped. And look at that, no hands. Well done.
Youth.
I'm not doing no hands. Don't want to slip off.
I don't believe it. Oh, she's still coming. You can't let your mum and dad beat you. Crack. Okay.
Oh, sleeping on the dot.
Well, yeah, we've been up here once before, so we know what they're like. But that was a long time ago.
We're still daft enough to do it.
Yeah. That was a lot quicker than us,
Yeah.
wasn't it? We keep stopping, ladies and gentlemen. Keep stopping. Right, let me just show you around here. We are at the top. Hooray. There we go. Beware of traffic, it says. And here we are. The hunting tower. So let me have a wander around this way, so I don't have to go back up those steps. Oh, more steps. Oh, there's more steps here. Because if you wander around this way, along this road, which makes it a lot easier, he says, you can walk into it from the back, which is what I want to do, really. But I'm not 100% sure how far we've got to go around here. Just here, I'm going to come up through these trees, I think. So I'm going to cross here. These are all beech trees in front of me, by the way, and fir. So let me come into the hunting lodge from this direction, which is a bit sort of back to front, really. Well, it is back to front. I'm coming in from the back, and I'll end up at the front. Well, you've got a little stone building here. And here we are at the rear of the hunting lodge. There it is in all its glory. Now, if you head out in that direction, the walk takes you out through the top there, and there are a series of lakes over there. So I'm guessing I'm probably on the west end, or the west side of the tower. And here's the steps going up to the doorway. It's a private tower, and people do live in this tower. One thing I don't like to see is the communications stuff up there, but the mobile phone people and that are not slow, are they, in getting stuff up there? So we've got 3 cannons at the front. And the vicars are all at the back. Well, as you can see, we made it to the top. We've had a look round, and we're going to head back down now. After all that climbing up, we're going to head back down. I think it was worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, to be honest. So anyway, We're going to head back down. We're going to get a coffee and a mince pie and a mulled wine and a mince pie. And then we're going to pay to go into the gardens. So we can see the lights. It's not just for Sue, it's for me as well. Something memorable visit. That's the word I was thinking of. So anyway, this will be Kevin and Sue saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe.